My dear BFM family, tomorrow is an interesting day. Tomorrow we were supposed to be having a drive-in service, but in light of the government's new announcement that church is going to be opening, we're going to be able to fellowship in-house beginning next week, Sunday. What we have decided to do, and this is also for logistical reasons, is to not engage in the drive-in service. However, what we are going to do is we're going to continue something that we started last week that was so exciting and so groundbreaking. We're going to continue our virtual congregation. So what's going to happen is that tomorrow we will be in the church. I won't be there physically. Pastor Kirsch will be there. We'll be in the church and the message will be shared from the church. There'll be a limited number of persons. The limit is still 10, so there'll be 10 persons or just about 10 persons, maybe a few more with the technical people. There'll be a few persons in the service, and then all of you who desire to be in church, you're going to log in on Zoom, and through that link, you will be a part of the virtual congregation. Now, what happens when you're a part of the virtual congregation is that your photo, your image will show up on the screen. And as it shows up on the screen, Pastor Kirsch or myself or whoever is in church, we will be able to see you. And you have to mute your microphone because if you talk, we'll also be able to hear you. So if we want to talk to you, we will ask you to unmute your microphone. But please turn on the video. Make sure the video is on so that we can see you. And while we are preaching, we will be able to see you on the screen. We'll talk to you. We'll acknowledge our friends from around the globe. We'll be able to talk to everyone. So this is an exciting stage. We are implementing new things that we learned during the pandemic, during the lockdown, and we are doing what we call hybrid services. So some persons will not, even after the curfew is lifted, some persons will not be able to come to church, but you can come to church through the virtual congregation. So this is an exciting journey. Actually, what we have learned from this process is that God is a God of creativity. God gives us, the Bible says in the book of Proverbs, witty ideas and inventions. So this is a new idea that we are incorporating into our service. And it's an enhanced idea because now we are going to be able to see our friends from around the world who join us every Sunday morning. Many Sunday mornings, what I would do is I would mention their names, but now you will see faces and they will be a part of our congregation. So they will sit in the church with us, but it'll be a virtual sitting. So this is an exciting day. We are looking forward to this great concept. And we have already seen the fruits of it. It was a blessing last week to be able to talk to some of you from the church and also some of you who've been watching internationally. And so we thank God for our members everywhere in the world, and we count it a pleasure to be able to interact with you. So tomorrow, don't forget, service, same time, same place, but you have the option of the virtual congregation and a limited amount of physical persons. And I also want to give you another tip that I think is going to be very important going forward. I want to encourage you, if you haven't bought something like a Fire Stick. A Fire Stick is great, the Amazon Fire Stick or some device like that. It's great because you can turn on YouTube on your TV and you don't have to watch it on your phone. So if you have a big screen TV, you just plug in your Fire Stick, you select YouTube, and you click on Bahamas Faith Ministries, or you can even use the control and talk and say, give me Bahamas Faith Ministries. It will give you Bahamas Faith Ministries. And once it gives you Bahamas Faith Ministries, then you can watch on your television. And then if you want to be a part of the virtual congregation, you can use your phone or your computer to log into Zoom. So we're going to be sharing some details on this to show you how to do it, but it's very exciting. We want to encourage you to get your Fire Stick so that you can watch on YouTube, which is our primary watch medium. Facebook is also available, but we found that it's very, very easy with a Fire Stick or a smart TV to watch YouTube directly on the TV. So these are some of the exciting things that are happening, and we look forward to this new phase. We are getting ready to reopen totally in a few weeks, I believe, and we're so excited about seeing all of you back in church, and we are excited about the testimonies that we're going to hear. We are looking forward. We are blessed. We are favored. We are more than conquerors, and this situation did not depress us. It caused us to be engaged, to look at new ways of doing things. God is a God of creativity. The Bible says He gives us witty inventions. He gives us ideas. And so all of these things that we have learned during the lockdown, we are going to incorporate. So now our services will be expanded. So we will have what we had before, plus we will have what we learned. We are so excited, and we'll be so happy to see you both physically and virtually, beginning tomorrow and then expanding next week. Expanding next week, we will have, I think the figure is a 25% capacity. So in Bahamas Faith Ministries, that means we can have up to 250 persons with the proper spacing. So that is great. We may be able to fit 300 in, I'm not sure, but we're going to give you the number once we've configured the sanctuary. So thanks for being patient with us, and we look forward to seeing you. It's going to be an exciting time. Okay, so now we want to talk about the logistics. So how is this going to be possible if we only have 250, 300 spaces at BFM? Who comes to church and who doesn't? Well, we're going to give you an official announcement, but here's how we expect it to work. There are a number of programs and a number of online programs that are used for crowd events and crowd control from a virtual perspective. And so what we believe that we are going to do is we're going to use a system like Eventbrite. So with Eventbrite, what you do is you log in, you register, and we give you a seat, we give you a ticket. And once the 250 or 300 tickets are punched, it means that no one else will be able to come to service for that day. Now, if we have a number of persons who cannot make it, then we will consider having a second service. But for right now, we're going to begin with the Eventbrite. So you're going to receive information, you log in and you say, I want to attend church. And we give you a seat, and once we give you a seat, then we keep calculating until we get to the max. When we reach to the max, then it means that no one else can get in for that week. But we're going to be working out the details. Stay tuned. If you have the BFM WhatsApp or email, stay tuned for a message that's going to come probably about Wednesday or Thursday that will let you know exactly how to secure your place and how many services we will be having, whether we will be having one service or two services. So stay tuned. It's coming very, very soon, and we are so excited for our BFM Kingdom family all over the world. Thank you. We look forward to seeing you.